Agent Andreas Sanchez is one of the most interesting minor characters in GTA 5 because he represents something almost nobody in the story does. A federal agent who actually tries to do the right thing. While the FIB is filled with corrupt, ego-driven manipulators like Steve Haynes and even the morally flexible Dave Norton, Sanchez enters the story as the rare idealist, a guy who believes federal work can actually help people. But GTA 5 being what it is, that idealism gets crushed almost immediately. When Sanchez is introduced in the mission Dead Man Walking, he's already stuck between two worlds. He's technically assigned to Steve Haynes, but he doesn't respect him, doesn't trust him, and spends most of his time quietly gathering evidence on Haynes' corruption. Instead of being a loyal partner, he becomes a liability simply because he still believes in rules, procedures, and actual law enforcement. Haynes, of course, hates that, and in the FIB, being honest is more dangerous than being criminal. What makes Sanchez especially compelling is how deeply he studies Michael and Trevor. Unlike Haynes, who just bullies them for personal gain, Sanchez watches how they interact, how they follow orders, and how Haynes uses them. He quickly realizes the entire setup is illegal, and that Michael is being blackmailed into doing dirty work for a federal agent who's abusing his authority. So, Sanchez does the one thing no one else in the FIB tries. He starts building a case. He quietly gathers recordings, documents, and mission logs, all while pretending to be the obedient rookie. The irony is that the only person in the Bureau who is actually doing his job is the one who ends up getting punished for it. His story reaches its peak in the mission Monkey Business, when Haynes accuses him of being a rat and orders Michael and Trevor to deal with him. This is the moment that reveals the full toxicity of the FIB's internal civil war. Sanchez isn't a traitor, he's a whistleblower, and because of that, his life becomes expendable. The tension in that scene is powerful because Michael and Trevor aren't criminals by choice in that moment. They're witnesses to a federal cover-up, and Sanchez, even with a gun pointed at him, refuses to back down. He tells Haynes straight to his face that he's corrupt, incompetent, and unfit for the job. The tragedy is that Sanchez's courage changes nothing. The FIB protects itself, the truth gets buried, and the only clean agent in the story is the one who ends up bleeding out on the ground.
I can kick it with you again.
His death isn't just another plot point. It's Rockstar's way of showing how broken the system is. In a world where criminals and cops both bend the rules, the man who stands up for justice is the easiest target to eliminate. Agent Sanchez wasn't meant to survive the story because in GTA 5's universe, honesty is a weakness and corruption always wins.